Okay, so we're going to be talking about probability. So a probability is essentially like allows you to predict like what are the chances of some event happening, or like what is like, you know, how likely is something to happen. So for example, if like you were to flip a coin or something, you know, there's like a half a chance it's going to land on heads and a half a chance it's going to land on tails. So that's like kind of what probability is. It's like it allows you to determine like what are the chances of some event happening. So it turns out probability is very similar to like counting, which like we talked about counting before. So probability like is essentially using the techniques from counting and like combining them together. So let's say you have like you want to find the probability of some event. It turns out like the probability can be defined as like the number of successful outcomes, number of successful outcomes, and then we divide that by the number of possible outcomes. So what this means is like we want to count, if we're given some like situation, we basically want to count first how many ways are there how many like ways are there to like make the event like succeed, like how many ways are there to obtain the condition you are interested in, and you divide that by the number of possible outcomes, which just means like how many like total ways are there, like in general, like without regard to any condition. So like probably one of the most basic examples is like if you have a six-sided die, so six-sided die numbered 1 through 6, and let's say I want to know the probability if I were to roll it. What is the probability it lands on a 5 or something? Well, like this is probably one of the most basic like probability examples. We know that there are 6 possible outcomes because the die can land on any number from 1 through 6, and there's exactly one possible successful outcome, which is when you roll a 5. So that's why the probability of rolling like a 5 on a 6-sided die is going to be 1/6. So that's like probably one of the most basic examples of probability.